Hey there guys, welcome back to the Two Players Podcast, episode 13. Today we are going to discuss the news, then we're going to talk about our expectations for the next upcoming Sonic games, then we're going to talk about what we've been playing, and then we're just going to close the show out. So the first piece of news is that we're going to talk about Evo for a little bit, because that was pretty exciting.
Yep. So you want to talk about like Smash 4 first, or?
Yeah, we should probably talk about Smash 4. So, a lot of players from Smash 4 really did, honestly dislike the tournament, just because of the way that it was set up, if you didn't hear. They would run pools from the morning up until midnight, and then they would have to wake up 8 a.m. the next morning, which is wild. So, yeah, a lot of people did feel like if Evo doesn't change it up, they will not go next year, which is pretty big, I think. Because Evo's, it's known as, the big fighting game tournament, and, if players just stop going, that's pretty big. But Ally ended up winning, which was, it was sort of a surprise to everyone. Some people still expected Zero to win, and then he got beat out by a Mega Man player from Japan, Kamamushi.
Mega Man, let's talk about Mega Man, guys. Mega Man is top tier.
Oh, my God. I think he said that it was because of, the matchup, because, no one plays Mega Man. Who the hell plays Mega Man?
Yeah,
but, since he's a really good Mega Man, that's pretty much exactly on how he pretty much got through. But, despite all that, just because he was playing the character that no one plays, that doesn't mean he doesn't deserve it. He played well. So, it's just that Zero's still been slumping. He took third. That's not too bad, but obviously he wanted to go and take the whole thing again, just like he did last year. But last year, the game changed a lot since then. A bunch of patches came out. But what do you think about Smash 4? I thought it was alright, just overall.
I thought it was fun to watch because, there's a lot of different characters. Mega Man winning Evo is pretty big because, who used Mega Man?
Or taking second, basically.
Yeah. So it was cool to see all the variety in characters. But I also heard that, a lot of Smash 4 players were having a lot of trouble with the tournament. And it just wasn't run that well. So that's,
they had 64 setups, they used half of them for friendlies. That's weird.
Yeah.
They should have used maybe 12 for friendlies and then the rest. But 32 for friendlies, that's overdone, to be honest.
Yeah,
so.
And it was the second largest tournament there besides Street Fighter 5, so that didn't make any sense.
I think also on top of that, Smash 4, the winner for Smash 4, Ally, he got more money than Melee did.
Yeah.
Which Melee was in that big stadium, which was really hype, so I guess we'll talk about Melee now. That final set.
It was really, really good. The grand final
was so good.
It was really hype. It was
Armada versus H-Fox. It wasn't as one-sided as it was last year. Obviously, H-Fox has improved, and I'm so happy that he took it. He clutched it out twice, which is insane.
Yeah, he went in. Yeah.
That is crazy. And obviously, PPMD and Leffen weren't there, so it might have been different, maybe a little bit, but people like Pew Pew U, goddamn West Balls, they all made it to top 8, which was pretty cool. Some players that we expected to be in top 8, like Axe, SFAT, some players like that didn't make it up there, but I'm happy on how the whole tournament turned out, to be honest, just because of the final just made everything so good. Obviously, hopefully next year that they switch to best of 5, because a best of 3 match does not prove who's good.
Because they had a lot of time.
Yeah, they had a lot of extra time, and if H-Box didn't clutch it out twice, my God.
Yeah, it was a really hype. If you haven't watched the grand finale of this, you should, because it's. Really
despite now knowing that H-Box wins, just watching it,
it's still
and see
close.
On how it's really close on how these two players almost either it could have gone either way, to be honest. It could have gone with Armada winning, but H-Box decided to take it. He decided to clutch it out, and I'm so happy for him because I've been an H-Box fan since I started watching Melee. And, he's always been, the guy that everyone hates just because he played Jigglypuff, which really isn't a huge deal, to be honest. But, just, the whole Grand Finals was just awesome. But I hope that next year Smash 4 and Smash 4 Wii U is best of 5 for everything. At least top 32 up, like at least top 32 up, make it best of 5, because I know that this is like a big tournament and you have like time constraints, but like best of 3 is like nothing.
Yeah, best of 3 is like for top 8 it has to be like best of 5.
Yeah,
like, that's
yeah,
just
because like when you're on that big stage and then you play a best of 3, like that's like not even hype at all.
Yeah, it's like you can't come up, can't get these cool comebacks and stuff, and it's not fair.
Yeah, because like, all right, so I guess we'll talk about Street Fighter now. I mean, I don't really play Street Fighter, but just like watching those games and on seeing on how some people actually almost did come back because of the best of 5 format, and also it's because Capcom puts money into the esports scene.
Oh yeah, they put a lot of money into it.
Yeah, but just like watching some of those players just like magically come back somehow was really cool, to be honest.
Yeah, and I would like to see that for Melee, but unfortunately, due to time, even though they had plenty of time,
yeah, because the Mango and Pew Pew U set was actually relatively close.
Yeah,
so.
And it would have been great to see some more cool plays, but unfortunately we didn't get to see that.
Yeah, unfortunate. But yeah, other than those 3 games, I don't think I watched anything else. I mean, like I saw a little bit of I forget what fighting game it was, but I saw a little bit of another fighting game because they were like running over the Melee time.
Yeah.
But that was fine. That was like whatever. Next piece of news that we're going to talk about is the first trailer for Telltale's Batman. And what are your thoughts on it? Yeah, it looks really good.
Yeah,
honestly.
It does look really good. I'm glad. It looks like they upgraded the engine. It doesn't look like garbage anymore.
Yep.
It looks very interesting. I like the design Batman has also. It's like it's like a weird mix of like the Arkham Knight and stuff, and like more like it has more like armor padding in it.
Yeah.
So yeah, it looks pretty cool. I'll probably be playing it because usually with these Telltale games, I usually just like watch it on YouTube. But I might pick it up.
Yeah, it's gonna come out this Tuesday, so that's
this Tuesday. Oh God, okay.
Yeah, the first episode, and then the one after that, we don't know yet. So as of right now, only the first episode comes out on the 2nd of August, which is pretty close. So if you are excited for that, be sure to pick it up. But I don't think I will pick it up. I like waiting for the episodes to all come out at once. But unless it's like The Walking Dead, then I'll just buy the season pass or whatever. But I'm not the biggest Batman fan, but yeah, it definitely does look good, and I'm really, really excited for it.
Yeah, it does look really good, and I really hope that this new engine is good too, and they could start using it, because I'm getting really tired of the one they've been using forever. Which I believe they're still using that same one for Walking Dead Season 3, right?
I don't even know.
I'm not sure. It still looks kind of the same, but whatever. I guess we have to see.
New Pokemon have been announced, basically, so
like a lot of them. So
yeah, so some of these designs look pretty cool.
Yeah, Mimikyu is the best. Yeah, I love Mimikyu.
Oh my god, it's just a ghost Pikachu.
It's a ghost fairy type, and ghost fairy.
And
then
then Beware is just it looks like a bear trying to cosplay a bear. Like I don't even know what's going on.
Yeah, Beware looks pretty trash, but everything else, they have some good abilities and stuff too. Like there's some really interesting Pokemon.
Wimpod looks okay. I like the Bound Suite. I think that's how you pronounce it.
Oh, that thing? I think it looks useless.
Sorry, Comfy. It's just Comfy. A bunch of flowers.
A bunch of flowers, fairy type.
The horse, the
Mudsdale. Look at that,
Mudsdale.
Man. Look at that, man. Look at all that power in that, man. Straight up.
But, yeah, I think half of these look good. The other half look okay. But nothing can ever beat a goddamn Clef Key or whatever.
Oh, Clef Key, yeah, or stupid
like
ice cream. I always forget the ice cream name in Gen 5, so yeah, whatever. But yeah, they look interesting, I'm still hyped for Sun and Moon. But they've just been releasing a bunch of new Pokemon. So that either means that I really hope they're not just showing every Pokemon.
Yeah, because I still want some surprises when the game does launch.
Yeah,
and I hope oh my god, I don't know why the previous gen was not even like 100 new Pokemon. That's kind of disappointing.
Yeah.
So I hope that this generation is at least 100 or close to, because if it's not, that's like really weird. Because I don't want this to be a continuing trend, because like previous gens, it was like plus 100 Pokemon, but now it's like not even 100. So it's kind of just like they're probably running out of ideas, and they're trying to not just like overstretch themselves, I guess, or better phrasing it.
I hope there's like as many Pokemon as there were in Gen 5, because Gen 5 they had like a new 150, and Gen 6 had like 70 or something. There was like no Pokemon in that, and 6th generation. So I think there's gonna be a lot of Pokemon in this one though, because they keep showing us new ones. So
yeah,
that makes me more hopeful about it.
Hopefully it's better than X and Y. That's all I can hope for.
Thank God. Yeah, I really want it to be better than X and Y. Jesus Christ.
Unfortunately, a pro skier has passed away while filming a Ubisoft promo. That's really strange.
Yeah, what happened here?
She got caught in an avalanche.
Oh,
That's
Jesus.
so unfortunate. What the heck? Oh my God. I mean, like, I don't think there's much to talk about other than that's unlucky. To be honest, yeah, that's like pretty unlucky. Like, you're trying to like make some money while doing this Ubisoft promo, and then all of a sudden the avalanche collapses on you. Like,
yeah, Ubisoft kills. Unfortunately, rest in peace.
Yeah, but moving on, we got the new comic book series Nitro from Stan Lee. I'm not exactly sure what he's doing. I think he's creating it, or he's like publishing it or something.
So wait, how long has he actually? Like, did he ever make anything new for a while, or what? Like,
I don't think so.
Oh.
I'm not exactly sure when was his last new like property, but this is Nitro. It's gonna be a 6-issue series. He's gonna team up with documentary director and producer and filmmaker and all this other stuff. So yeah, I mean, all we have is the title Nitro. It's gonna be a franchise, so I'm assuming that he wants to make, maybe like toys or like a movie out of it one day. But don't get too ahead of yourself, Stanley, because this is just
don't
new property.
Don't be Inafune here and like I want to make a whole franchise out of something that's not even done yet. Don't do that. That's a horrible idea.
Because then you'll overstretch yourself, and then you'll put too many resources into one, and then one will come out looking bad when it should have been better. Obviously.
Yeah.
But, yeah. It's interesting. Hopefully that it's good. I'm pretty sure it will be because it's from Stan Lee, who made Fantastic Four, Spider-Man, Hulk, Thor, all the major Marvel heroes.
But that was also a while ago, so let's see if he still has it.
Hopefully he still has it in him to keep making good stuff. We got the first look at the Captain America statue because of San Diego Comic-Con, and this is actually going to be in Brooklyn, I believe.
Oh, really?
So,
yeah.
What? So we can actually like go and visit it.
I thought
come out.
I thought this was like a mini thing, like you could just own. Oh no, this is an actual statue.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus. Oh okay.
I mean, like they had mini ones at San Diego Comic-Con if you wanted one.
Yeah.
But there's gonna be a big one at New York's Brooklyn, probably somewhere around there.
Oh, that's cool.
So yeah, this is gonna be pretty cool to visit. Take pictures with. Pretty sure there's gonna be a lot of people there. I mean, like another site for people to go and see when they do come to New York. So that's pretty nice.
That's really cool, actually.
I don't know why this is a thing. Pokedates.
What is this?
Pretty much, you
hell?
answer a few questions, you share your schedule, confirm your Pokedate, and then you go and catch some Pokemon together.
All right, here we go.
That's I'm not gonna lie, that sounds pretty weird, but I'm pretty sure some people have already done this before. Oh my
It's
God!
the only way.
I would not want to go on a date with someone as we're trying to capture Pokemon. I would like to go on a traditional date first, and then
you gotta get
if
Pokemon,
they're interested.
Dude.
Oh my God!
Gotta get that Jigglypuff.
Just guy.
All right.
But I don't know. We still don't know exactly. Oh my God! This game allows 2 to 200 euros to explore the Pokemon world. What the fuck?
Wait, what?
No, wait. This is their description on Pokemon Go. What the hell? To play. Okay.
2 to 200 euros. Wait, what?
Has anyone ever made 200 years old? Anyways.
I think this is troll, dude. This is mad troll. Oh my God. It's
Pretty
amazing
sure.
though.
There has to be at least a handful of people that have tried this by now.
Or you could just go out and like.
Yeah, personally, if I had to choose between like Tinder or like another traditional dating site, I would do that first. To be honest.
Yeah.
I ain't doing that like at all. But it's interesting and all that
Hey,
stuff.
just you see someone out on the street, see some girl, you're like, yo, you want to catch some Pokemon? You don't need a website,
Oh my God.
All right. Enough of this.
Moving on. Moving on. More CS:GO gambling news. This actually came out of nowhere.
Oh yeah.
But I mean, like, I sort of suspected this, but Phantom Lord has been banned from Twitch. It has been exposed that he owned a website called CSGO Shuffle, and he has been using it since he started doing the whole gambling thing. And the person that blew it up was Richard Lewis, who was able to get Skype conversations between Phantom Lord and his programmer for the website.
Yeah, so he was altering percentages so he could win.
Yeah, so he would make the stream better.
Yeah.
And that's pretty crazy. He would straight up just do it on stream. While he's on stream, he's making sure Skype's not showing. He would just message the guy what percent is it?
Yeah.
And if you just want more details, just watch the Richard Lewis video, which is in this Game Informer article. But yeah, this is, I kind of expected it because he was getting too good of guns and stuff, and how did he get so much money to have all of these guns? Obviously he had a bot that would give him weapons and stuff. So ever since he pretty much got banned from Twitch, he's been off of the face of the internet, basically.
Yeah,
I
don't think he's coming back.
Yeah, if you go on the Phantom Lord subreddit, I think on the highest post is him crossing the border to Mexico.
Oh,
and then I think he deleted that Snapchat later on, but people obviously downloaded it and stuff. So
this man's a criminal.
Yeah, he pretty much fled the country.
Oh my god, this guy, what the hell?
With what money he has, he could probably survive for a while.
Yeah, he could live for
I'm pretty sure him and his girlfriend dipped. So
yeah, that's
when you get greedy like that, that's what happens.
Hopefully,
right?
we've seen the last of this. There might be a few more of these CS:GO gambling websites, but hopefully no more big crackdowns like this, because it's getting a little ridiculous.
But yeah, Phantom Lord used to be a guy that worked at retail. I think it was Best Buy, and then he started streaming League of Legends, and then he got a lot of money, and then he discovered the CS:GO gambling stuff, and I guess he got too greedy. Now he got caught, and he's dipping. So.
Yeah,
unfortunate that greed has taken his mind and all this other stuff, but he was a good streamer. I personally haven't donated to him, so obviously I'm pretty sure anyone who has donated money to him doesn't regret it, because they didn't know that he would do this, because he was just another Twitch streamer that was crazy and did screams when he got mad.
Yeah, he was the only guy that played Ziggs a lot before he was even good, so it's come on, guy, that's not cool. Yeah. But yeah, unfortunately, hopefully we don't have to see any more of these stories, because this basically confirms every CS:GO gambling website is shady as hell. Don't trust.
It's owned by someone. If they're sponsored by it, it's shady. So
yeah, don't even I'm glad that Valve and Twitch are cracking down on all this stuff, because it's very shady and not fun.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, so hopefully that's the last we have to hear about this stuff for a while.
I think this is the last thing when it comes to CS:GO that we're going to talk about today. Valve sent a cease and desist letter. Pretty much had a bunch of websites on here that was they was delete everything or something like that. Pretty much just get rid of this. So yeah, Valve taking action, so that's pretty good. And CS:GO Lotto's on here, I believe. Is CS:GO Wild's here, which is it's still not confirmed, but I think the FaZe owners own it, something like that.
Yeah, the FaZe own it, yeah, because Phantom Lord, I think, dropped that in too when he was messaging the dude. Yeah,
CS:GO Lotto's on here. It's just CS:GO Shuffle. I don't see it anywhere, or if I'm just blind. But yeah, pretty much a majority of the CS:GO gambling sites are listed here. So yeah, just happy that Valve decided to go and do something and not just sit back and just take all the money in, because pretty sure that people would boycott Valve if they just sat back and did nothing, especially since this story's got so big.
Yeah, they really couldn't ignore it. They had to do something, and Valve is always known to not do anything, so it makes me happy that they're really cracking down on these cases, and as they're very, very illegal, and it makes Valve look bad in the end too, and CSGO. So yeah,
because it could honestly get them in a lot of trouble too. So
yeah, so they're probably saving their butts real quick. Yeah, saving their own asses there. So yeah, good job, Valve, you did it.
There was a Sonic 25th anniversary live stream, which was very bad. Yes,
yeah.
And we're gonna talk about Sonic Mania and the Project Sonic 2017. Now, I did a whole video on it, brief, but I'll talk about it here again. When they first showed off Sonic Mania, I was like, I knew what this was because they started showing off like all the Sonic games, and then they were like, we're going back, and I was like, all right, whatever. And then Christian Whitehead showed up, and I was like, yep, this is definitely a new
2D
16-bit Genesis-like game, yes. So, what are your thoughts on it? I actually don't know. Exactly
it looks
fully.
really, really good. I'm actually very impressed with it. I know Christian Whitehead did a lot of good ports for like
yeah, he
for
did the
right? And Sonic
he
CD
did the Sonic CD port, which I
Yeah.
played on the Xbox Live Arcade, which was really good. I really did like it. So, this is supposed to be, I'm not exactly sure how mixed it is, but it's supposed to have new levels and old levels. So as you can see in the screenshots, there are Green Hill Zone, and then this new zone. I'm not exactly sure what title.
Studiopolis or something.
Yeah, Studiopolis. But I hope that there is not a lot of throwback levels to go and get just like nostalgia out of it.
I mean, I hope it's just Green Hill Zone.
Yeah, to be honest, or like just like one more, but like
Yeah.
that's it.
Yeah, because I would really like to see new original levels, you know, with the new, you know, with 16-bit
Style and everything.
yeah, art style. Because it really does look like fun, like a lot of fun. I really do
Yeah,
like
like
2D Sonic games.
visually it looks impressive, and like gameplay wise, it just looks like classic Sonic, which is really good.
Yeah, and you can play as Tails and Knuckles as well.
Yeah, we haven't seen screenshots of them yet, but we'll probably see them, hopefully by the end of this year, I would say.
Yeah, and
Because-
I'm thinking of the other one. Never mind.
Oh, what, Project Sonic or whatever?
Yeah, wasn't that one for the NX, right?
Yeah,
Project Sonic?
this
Okay.
game, Sonic Mania, will not be coming to the NX as of right now, which is unfortunate. But I'll probably still buy it on like PC or like
Yeah, I'll probably pick
or
it up
PS4.
on Steam. Yeah.
I'm still deciding which one I want to buy it on, but you know, Sonic Mania looks great. I hope that there isn't too many throwback levels in here, and yeah, just hope that Christian Whitehead can fulfill what a lot of Sonic fans are hoping is a great 2D Sonic game. It's basically what we are hoping for.
Yeah.
Project Sonic 2017. I think we're gonna talk about this more in depth later, but this is pretty much just a CGI trailer, and it looked like the beginning of the trailer looked a lot like Crisis City,
Yeah.
which had me a little bit worried. I was like, oh no,
Yeah, Sonic
not
06,
like this.
baby.
But yeah, Sonic just runs down, and then a boulder's about to hit him, and then classic Sonic comes out, and he's like, whoa, what the hell? And people are like, yeah, it's Generations 2, but it's Project Sonic 2017, and from what I heard or saw some news articles on it, is that this is not a sequel to any Sonic game. So this is a standalone Sonic game. So
I think it's gonna borrow gameplay mechanics from Generations, like, you know.
yeah,
classic,
definitely.
But it's not specifically Generations 2. Like, it's not gonna be like, oh, you're going back to old levels again. No, it's gonna be its own original levels.
It's gonna be new levels and all this other stuff. So, and like, yeah, I think we're just gonna talk about more of what we think and like theorize about the game later. But yeah.
I am happy that they announced a 2D Sonic game and a 3D Sonic game because it keeps
Yeah.
more fans happy.
Because obviously I'm not a huge 2D Sonic fan just because I didn't grow up with those games,
Yeah.
but I could definitely see why people do like them. And yeah, when I first saw Sonic Mania, I was like, this can't be it. Like, there was no Sonic Team like logo on here whatsoever, I think. And like, what's Sonic Team doing? And obviously it's Project Sonic 2017. And yeah, so we're gonna talk about that more later in the show.
Yeah, once we
but-
get more, like, I guess, details on it as well.
Yeah, we're gonna theorize later. But next thing is the San Diego Comic-Con trailer for The Walking Dead Season 7. It's nothing special, but it does go through like the past seasons, and it does show some new stuff with Negan. And this trailer, it shows me that they are trying to hide the main crew, so we don't know on who lives and who dies.
Yeah.
So I hope that the season doesn't play out like that, to be honest, because like a lot of these like secondary characters I'm not exactly a huge fan of, but if they could develop them well and like give us a reason to like care for them, I'll definitely like be interested. But
Yeah, but I swear to God, if we don't know who dies until the end of Season 7, I'm gonna be like I'm about done. Because I thought Season 6 was great. Like, Season 6 was
yeah,
really
it was
good.
so good, and
up
then
until
that
those
finale,
last few seconds, it was bad. Like, it was like, because
that finale killed it for a lot of people, even me, to be honest.
Oh yeah, it was. But it wasn't even the finale itself. The finale was good. It was just those final few seconds. Like, no, you ruined it. You ruined
Yeah,
it.
that could have been like the biggest thing The Walking Dead could have had, but I guess AMC was like, leave it for October. But now that October is actually coming soon, it hasn't been that long actually since we've seen these guys, but hopefully we will see on who dies in the first episode, not the second. It better be the first, because everyone's just waiting to go and see who dies and what happens.
Yeah,
basically. So
and it's like whatever.
More news coming out of San Diego Comic-Con. We got we got a screenshot of a concept art with the Vulture, and he looks very futuristic.
Yeah, he doesn't look like the other Vultures I've seen, where he just basically has wings.
Where he just wings and a costume.
Yeah, this looks like a glider, like he's holding on to.
Yeah. So concept art, and then the official cast has been announced. I don't think there has been too many new people, but one of the actors from the Dope movie that we watched, that Hindu looking kid or whatever. I don't want to be like racist or anything, but he's actually Flash.
Oh shit, really?
Yeah, he's actually Flash. I don't know why, but let me just make sure that that's true. Yeah, he's gonna play as Flash Thompson.
Oh, okay.
Which is interesting. Honestly, I don't see on how he could be Flash Thompson after seeing Dope, because he was just a nerdy kid.
Yeah, just some kid, some nerdy.
Yeah,
kid.
like in that movie, like, by the way, if you guys haven't seen Dope, it's like a great movie. It's on Netflix. He's like the nerdiest one out of all of them. So
yeah.
I want to see exactly on how well he can portray Flash Thompson. So we'll just have to go and wait and see. But the cast does look pretty good. The director, hopefully he does well. And the Vulture is the main villain, officially announced. So
yeah, I think the Vulture is a good first villain for Spider-Man.
Yeah, it's not like too big, with like the Sam Raimi movies, with like Goblin.
Because Green Goblin's such an important character. But
yeah, so starting off with Vulture, that's pretty good. And hopefully the next up and coming movies we'll see, bigger and badder villains. I want to see how the Venom would be portrayed as in this Spider-Man universe, I would say.
Yeah.
But we'll just have to go and wait and see. Next piece of news is that they released a second Doctor Strange trailer. I mean, I have nothing else to say other than it still looks good as like a movie.
It looks like Inception. It's weird.
Yeah.
But it could either be really good or it could be bad, but because I feel like it's easy to mess up these like psychological films. Like I know it's gonna be a lot more like that than an action movie, but yeah. I don't know. We have to see, because I'm still like it's looking more promising, but still like I don't know.
You're still a bit iffy on it.
Yeah, it could still mess up. So we have to see. I'm pretty sure it won't, because Marvel. But
yeah, Marvel knows what they're doing, so hopefully it'll end up being a great movie.
Like it looks good, but it could still be.
It definitely does look promising, at least.
Yeah.
It was announced on who would be playing as Captain Marvel. It's Brie Larson. I don't know much from her, except that she played one role in Scott Pilgrim vs. the World, which was as Envy Adams.
Yeah.
So that's like the only thing that I've seen her in. So yeah, I personally don't have much background with her, like I said earlier, but hopefully that she does well. I think her first appearance is supposed to be in the next Avengers, I think.
Oh, wow, Jesus.
Not exactly sure. So, but, we'll see exactly how well she does. Hopefully she'll fit in with the rest of the cast in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Black Panther has confirmed additional cast members. And I looked through most of these people, and the only one that really stuck out to me was the actress that played Michonne from The Walking Dead. I can't really pronounce her name because I don't want to butcher it, but she was added onto the movie, so that does kind of question me how she'll do this movie and how she'll do The Walking Dead, because I don't know how she either dies in the comics or goes her own way.
She just goes her own way in the comics.
Okay.
Yeah, she doesn't die in the comics. Well, she could die in there. I don't know. But that's cool that she's in this, though. I don't know how big her role is gonna be, but that'd be cool.
We'll just have to wait and see. And a lot of people were pretty mad at Marvel because they didn't show any major trailers other than Doctor Strange for this Comic-Con.
Yeah, they haven't.
Which is why coming up we have Justice League and Wonder Woman trailers.
Yeah.
And that's why people say DC won over Marvel, because Marvel really just like said a couple things, you know. And like, here's a trailer for Doctor Strange, which people are excited for, but obviously not as excited for if it was like Spider-Man or Black Panther or something like that. But obviously, you know, it's still filming Spider-Man, and you know, Black Panther's still like early in like development, I think, or something like that. So, but these DC trailers were pretty good. I was honestly really surprised by that, because after watching Batman vs Superman, it kind of left a bad taste in my mouth.
Yeah, I thought the Justice League one looks pretty cool. So obviously we see Flash, Wonder Woman, Batman, and Cyborg. He's just there. So, so is that Aquaman or what?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, that is Aquaman.
Alright, he looks weird.
Yeah, yeah, it's Aquaman.
Alright.
But yeah, I was honestly not expecting the trailer to have, you know, such like a lighthearted tone.
Yeah, it really did. It felt more like a Marvel movie than anything, because Flash was very, you know, awkward and nerdy.
I also don't like what DC does with their heroes, and how it's like different actors play different heroes. So like, you know, the Flash TV show.
Oh yeah, he's
completely different from this movie one.
And I think they should have stuck with the TV Flash, because that would, you know, make sense.
It would have made sense, obviously, and you know, kept continuity going.
Yeah.
But I guess DC has their own way of doing it, because like I think Marvel, you know, they do it with, you know, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. and like all of their other Netflix series and stuff. So. I don't know why DC does that, but Justice League looks pretty good, and Wonder Woman looks, you know, pretty good as well. Like,
yeah, I know she's supposed to be like what do you call those? Like an Amazonian or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, like where it's just like a woman or something. I'm not too sure. Look, I'm not that good with DC stuff.
Yeah, I'm not good with DC either, but I think she's like. This is supposed to be from like World War something.
It reminds me of Captain America, just, you know, Wonder Woman.
Just with a woman.
Yeah, I don't think any of us are as big DC fans, but yeah, it does look good, you know. I like her suit; it looks pretty cool. But
yeah, the special effects on the lasso or whatever was pretty nice.
Yeah, but besides that, you know, it looks pretty good. Hope it's, you know, decent. I know she appeared in. Well. So this is supposed to be like a prequel, right? Her origin story, because she appeared in Batman vs Superman. Yeah.
Because obviously the movie takes place during like a war. I don't know which one though, but
it looks like it actually looks more like World War I actually, because I'm seeing trenches and stuff. I don't know, and horses. I don't know. I don't know.
We'll see. We shall see.
Yeah, I'm not good at this stuff.
The last piece of news, which is probably what everyone has been talking about since yesterday.
Yeah.
The NX is going to be a portable console with detachable controllers.
Isn't this
I hope this
still?
isn't true.
Yeah, this is
I
still
hope this isn't true.
All right. So this is, again, Nintendo being really, really weird. So
I don't know why they haven't shown us anything yet. It's driving me insane.
All right, so it's also supposed to use cartridges and stuff also.
Yeah, like cartridges. They're going back to that time. Like,
and it's using the NVIDIA mobile processor, which is actually weaker than the Wii U. I heard there's two of them. There's one that's weaker than the Wii U, and one that's like stronger than the Wii U. But it hasn't. I don't think they really said which one they're using.
I don't even know what.
There's two versions of this chip. That's why I was doing some reading on this. That's why. So I don't know if it's gonna be stronger than the Wii U or weaker. I don't know what's going on, man. But Nintendo has to say something, because we're gonna keep believing in these rumors because they haven't said anything about it.
But I don't know, this whole like controller tablet thingy with the detachable controllers. It's so weird.
I don't know. It's like they want to be the Wii U.
They want to be like super hipster for no reason, when they should just like keep doing what they were doing well with.
Yeah,
I mean, like, I guess it worked for the Wii, but then the Wii U came along, and then that obviously crashed and burned. So I don't know what they're doing anymore.
Yeah, it's like, it seems like super gimmicky. It's like,
but obviously this is still a rumor, but it's still driving me insane that they have not announced anything officially, other than we got a NES thing or whatever.
Yeah, it's just like, why? Like,
I mean, like, some people hope that this is true. Personally, I hope it's not, because
even if it is portable, right? What's the battery life going to be like? What, 3 hours or something?
It's probably going to be a really, really short battery life.
And the 3DS is fine. Like, the 3DS is like probably one of the best systems I own.
We don't need a portable console hybrid kind of thing when when we have the 3DS going well.
Yeah, and I don't
like
know.
pretty much at this point, Nintendo has a monopoly on the handheld market.
They do.
When it comes to portable game, because the PS Vita, Sony didn't even talk about that thing.
Oh no, that thing is dead. Yeah, that thing is gone.
I mean, like, there's like no good games for it other than like
Persona
4.
Yeah.
Some other games that are like collections and stuff. Like, yeah, unless you're a big PlayStation fanboy, don't get a Vita. Like, the 3DS just has so many just much more games. Like,
yeah, the 3DS is a fantastic system, and you can get a cheaper version, 2DS too. So it's like, why would you get the Vita ever?
But going back to this rumor, I just hope that this isn't true, because the way that the controllers look, I mean, like, what are the point of the detachable controllers, to be honest?
Yeah, I don't know, man. This thing, it's just like very clunky, and I don't know, dude. Like, all this just doesn't sit well with me at all.
Yeah, so I don't know. There's that. Before we move on to games that we have been playing recently, let's theorize a little bit about Project Sonic 2017. So pretty much our like expectations for it. So,
all right,
what do you want from this game? Do you want a like gameplay style, story wise, everything?
Okay,
like the whole package.
So hopefully for story wise, it would be, you know, sort of lighthearted. I don't want it to be super edgy, because then it's like, you know, it's trying too hard, like like Sonic 06 is like what it then becomes a mess. Oh my god,
Sonic 06 was a disaster.
No, like a nice simple story, like, you know, sort of like
colors.
Like colors or something like that. And for gameplay wise, I hope it's just like Generations, you know, boost gameplay for modern Sonic and classic 2D gameplay for classic Sonic. As I think it works really well. Even though I would like an adventure type of game, I don't think it's not gonna be like that probably. You know, like Sonic Adventure or anything like that.
Oh, speaking of that, someone they were asked about Sonic Adventure 3, and then they were like, we would like to work on it, but it's still not like in development.
Yeah, so that's basically just avoiding the answer. but yeah, I do hope it has its own original levels, obviously, and that it doesn't go too crazy with the story or anything, and then it should be a nice, you know, game. Simple game, and I think that's what Sonic needs. You know, that's when he does the best.
What do you think the price should be? Because I think Generations was $60 when it came out.
It was $60. Well, it depends how long the game is.
I mean, like Generations was pretty short, mind you.
Yeah, Generations, but I would be fine with maybe like 50, I guess. If they like, usually I know if a AAA game is a little shorter, they usually make it like 50 or something.
Or 40. That's 40. My price point.
40. Yeah, like what was Ratchet and Clank? Wasn't Ratchet and Clank like 40?
Yeah, it was 40.
Yeah, I'd be fine with 40 if it's like short.
Mm-hmm.
I probably won't buy it like day one anyway, but unless it's good, I don't know.
I'll probably buy day one.
Yeah, I know you would. But you know, I love Sonic Generations and colors and stuff. So you know, let's see.
Yeah. What do I want from Project Sonic 2017? First up, please don't put the Wisp in there.
Oh yeah.
Please don't make them the Sonic Mario power-ups.
No, I don't think the Wisp would even fit in this game, to be honest.
Yeah, because they tried to do that in Lost Worlds, and then everyone was like, "Why are they here?"
Yeah.
Like they didn't even put them in the story, so it's kind of like, why are the Wisp here? So I just hope that they aren't there. Story-wise, they could go the little bit of an edgy route, I would say. Just by looking at that trailer, you know, it looked like some big shit was gonna go down, you know.
Yeah.
So I hope that it's not Sonic 06 level, but it's like Sonic Adventure 2 level, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So it's not too much, but you know.
Oh, I actually forgot to talk about this. Do you think we're gonna see a bunch of different characters like Shadow, freaking Silver, and everyone else?
I don't think so, because we have classic Sonic there, to be honest.
Yeah, I would like a smaller cast.
Yeah, I would like to see them there, but it probably won't happen. But
to be honest, yeah, I think the story would be better if it would just focus on like maybe like Tails and Knuckles. Get Knuckles in there, like he hasn't done anything for a while, you know.
If I were to like guess, it would probably be the classic versions of Sonic and Tails helping each other out. And
yeah,
stuff.
That's probably what's gonna happen. Yeah.
Or if it's too big for them, you know, it'll probably just be Sonic and classic Sonic or whatever. But gameplay wise, obviously, just like the Generations formula, just like keep the gameplay the same. Just keep it like that. Just don't touch any of the Lost World stuff that you tried. Just go back to Generations and pretty much copy and paste that to the new Sonic game with obviously prettier graphics and everything. But yeah, I mean, like, I just want a good Sonic game, because I did not buy Lost World, but I heard that it wasn't even that good to begin with, so I'm glad I didn't. But Just a story that is threatening enough to Sonic and his friends that it's like Sonic Adventure 2. Gameplay wise, just keep it Generations, and then price, I hope it's only $40, no more than that, unless it's like a really long game. So, but I'm pretty sure it won't be. But yeah, we have no other things to talk about in terms of the news, so let's get into games we've been playing recently. So I'm gonna start with you.
All right.
What have you been playing, sir?
I have been playing Monster Hunter. Well, I'd always like have. Hold on, I think it's in my 3DS. It's right next to me. Monster Hunter Generations X. There you go. Basically, it's Monster Hunter's 3. Just like not Monster Hunter 3. Monster Hunter's whatever 4. The one that came out on the 3DS before. It's basically the same game, just better. And I'm fine with that. I really like this series now. Very addicting. You go out, kill monsters. They'll have their own various ways to kill them, like either go on top of them and then try to topple them down and then do a bunch of damage like that, or do some other strategy to kill them. It's just a very fun game. You get materials from them, you make better armor, better weapons, and then you fight them. Or you could just go online, play with other people, and then hunt them together. Very fun game. I don't really have much to say about it. If you don't like Monster Hunter, you probably never will, because it's always the same game. But if you do like it, or you want to give it a shot, you should. It's good. And this one, I think it's the most noob friendly, because they do give you a lot of tutorials in the beginning.
Okay.
So yeah, it's a really good game. I recommend it. And yeah, it's good. I think that's about all I've been playing. I also been playing Guild Wars 2 and TF2. Yeah, TF2 also got an update where it basically added matchmaking, like ranked and stuff. But
supposed to be like Overwatch.
Yeah,
well, it's trying to catch up to Overwatch, basically.
It's trying to be Overwatch, but it failed super hard.
Because everyone moved to Overwatch.
Yeah, everyone moved to Overwatch, and Valve did it really bad. So the ranking, there's times where people want a ranked game and they deranked. It's awful.
Oh my god.
Yeah, people lost experience. It's awful. And since TF2 is usually more of a casual game anyway, they messed up the whole casual mode, because they actually punish you for just leaving casual games, where the TF2 didn't do that before. You could just drop in and out whenever you want, as it wasn't really that big of a deal anyway. But now they're forcing people to do objectives and stuff, which, I always did the objective anyway because I like killing people. But, a lot of people just, play TF2 differently. And Valve has been saying that, yeah, okay, they made casual mode way more casual, which people like. But he still didn't address a lot of things in ranked. And right now it's a mess. I just been playing on some community servers, having a good time just killing people. That's what I usually do in TF2. It's a good game to play when it's like 1 o'clock and you want to do something. But, what else have I been playing? Guild Wars 2 also had a big update. It's been having a content drought, which means, no content for that game for like half a year. It's been a lot. Yeah, it hasn't been a lot of content for that game, but now that's like a huge content update, so I've been getting back into Guild Wars 2 since it's probably my favorite MMO. I have the most hours in it, like 1,000. So also got a legendary weapon, and I screamed really loud.
God.
Well, not
it
a legendary
scared
weapon,
the hell out of me.
A precursor, so I can make my my first legendary weapon. It's been like 3 years, but I can finally make it. So yeah, things have been going well for me there, and I think you have some good news regarding League of Legends, right?
Yes, I will talk about that later. But yeah, I've been playing. I think it's been mainly League. I've been playing a lot of League of Legends. I finally hit Diamond 2. Like I finally started climbing, because like I just stopped trying to be a one-trick Thresh and was like, I'll just play Janna, Sona, and Bard.
Yeah, play
and
the
like
meta.
those. Yeah, dude, those help me a lot. Like if I just go through my match history right now, like I have a 65% win rate on Sona with 17 games played, which is pretty good, because Sona is pretty strong. And like they just like nerfed the Forbidden Idol items, which was Mikhail's and Arden Senzer. And what happened before was I believe it was bonus healing. It was 10 or 15% bonus healing and shielding, which was it was not a unique passive. So what I used to do before was that I would just buy both of those items, and then I would just heal for so much. And shield too, because that's part of Sona's heal now, because they like reworked her a while ago. So yeah, she was like pretty busted last patch, and like she's still like almost perma banned. Like if she's not picked, if she's not banned, she's either assumed to be counter picked already. Like if I see like a Braum on the enemy team and Sona's up, I'm like, I'm not picking that, because he's just gonna shield my ulti and then I'm useless. So it's very difficult on when you should play Sona because there's two main counter picks. I see Braum and Zyra because Zyra could just kill her. So those are my main two counter picks. I've been playing Janna more. Janna's not that hard. Like, all you have to do, now that I'm getting higher in, like, elo, people play smart. So, like, if you have a smart support that could shield and peel for you, it's easy. So, been playing Bard more. I've been trying to get to know Bard more because he's such an OP pick because of his ulti. Like, it just catches someone out, and then your team follows up, and then they die.
Yeah,
like,
his
if
ult
you get
is
it,
really good,
yeah, his ult's, like, broken. I mean, I wouldn't say broken. Like, it's balanced, but obviously, if you know what you're doing, you could pretty much win a game off of one ulti. But, yeah, I've just been learning more supports. I've been trying to play Thresh less. Despite the Braum nerfs, I think he's still pretty good because they increased his damage late game, but his laning's, like, really poor. So, like, if you are expecting to win lane as Braum, you're doing it wrong, basically.
Oh, damn.
Because, yeah, you're... Like, 9 times out of 10, if you don't have a Lucian with you and they're not a poke lane, you won't win lane. Like, at all.
Oh, that's sad.
Yeah, because, like, they nerfed his early game, like, super hard, so... Unless you get past the mid game, and then once you get to late game, you're going to get super tanky. Your passive's going to do a lot in team fights and all this other stuff, so... Yeah, and I'm just super happy I hit D2. I hope that I don't fall down from here, to be honest. just decline back to D5 and just cry.
Nah, you gotta keep going, bro. You gotta get masters.
Also, they buff Zyra. That's like the last thing I'll talk about when it comes to, like, they buff Zyra's Q, which is interesting because she was already pretty dominant bottom lane. So before, what would happen between Braum versus Zyra, it was an even matchup. But now that they nerf Braum and then they buff Zyra, Zyra just wins. So, like, first picking Braum, like, blindly is, like, not a good idea, like, at all. So, yeah, Zyra's just, like, pretty good, I would say. It's just that I want to build full AP because that's basically what you're supposed to do on Zyra, just, like, build full AP with a Sightstone.
Yeah.
But sometimes I can't because, like, I need to buy a Locket. Like, 9... I think it's, like, all of my games. Like, I buy a Locket just because it's so good. You know, it pretty much gives allies 15... MR, so, you know, pretty good.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, that's it for League. I started playing DMC. I think I'm, like, halfway through already.
Yeah, that game is taking you, like, what, 3 years to complete ever since you got
Dude, man, it's like I play it and then I stop.
Yeah.
And I haven't played it since I started it again. So I'll probably do that else this upcoming Tuesday. I'll probably finish it. But, yeah, it's a fun game, you know, hack and slash, beat 'em up, whatever the heck you want to call it. What else have I been playing? Overwatch. That's a fun game to just, like, wind down and relax after playing some League. You know,
well, yeah.
Like, it's like shoot people, play Lucio, play Reaper, play whatever the hell I want.
It's a good game.
Yeah, it's a pretty good game. And then I think the last thing we should probably talk about is Steven Universe. The new episodes have been pretty good, especially the past 2 days. But
it's only gonna get better, dude.
Yeah, it's only gonna get better. If you haven't watched Steven Universe and you are listening to this, be sure to watch it because it's really good. Like, if you like, how would I put this? It's pretty much a show, like a cartoon show for, like, our age, like teenagers, I would say.
Yeah,
I think.
It's really good. It has some good plot.
Yeah, like, you think that the show's, like, very kiddie, but, like, once the shit hits the fan, it really does.
Yeah, it gets real. Like chill out.
I mean, like, also, on top of that, each episode's only, like, 11 minutes long, so if you want to catch up now, it's not that hard, to be honest.
Yeah,
like, if you just, like, give yourself, like, 2 to 3 days, just binge watch it, you should be caught up, to be honest. So, is there anything else you want to talk about, Damian?
I think that's it. I don't really have anything else.
Alright, so thank you guys for listening to the Two Players Podcast once again. This was episode 13. Thank you guys for listening. Be sure to subscribe. New videos are put up on this show every 2 weeks, I believe.
Yep.
Every other week. So, yeah, if you guys want to keep listening, and yeah, I think that's about it. Thank you guys for listening once again, and we will see you guys later.
Bye.